Making an 80-ounce candle. I'm in here because I gotta make a special order 80-ounce candle. It's our golden embrace. Hold on. So I'm making one. I stopped in to make one of our. I stopped in to make one of our special order candles. These come in a few cents, but they're special order because we have only a limited scents. So right now, I'm getting ready to wick this and pour it. I'm getting ready to wick it and pour it. Right now, I'm actually I'm putting some wax in. Putting some wax in the melter. Okay. Just throwing some wax in there. I got enough 80-ounce candle. Just filling it up for this candle I'm making, this special order candle called the Golden Embrace. So while that melts, I'm gonna start cleaning up. So while that melts, I'm going to start cleaning candles while that melts. Start cleaning off some candles while that melts. Sorry. So this is the candle I'm making. Sorry, but I'm just trying to get my camera right. This is the camera I'm making. It's called Golden Embrace. It's a special order candle that we have. Yeah, it's called Golden Embrace. It's a special order candle we have. It comes in a few cents. Today I'm making Addicted. Yeah, I'm making the Addicted candle today. And it's a 7-wick candle. You can tell I've been in here like every day, all day. I got candles that still got a box that I just made just to go on the shelf. This is Secret Love. So, one thing I wanted to talk about when I popped on, I wanted to talk about candle care because a lot of people don't really know. And I can't fault you if you buy a candle from me and you don't know anything. I mean, I do put the candle care on the boxes now, but a lot of people don't know about candle care. So I think I'm gonna go through this with you guys right now, and then I'll do a video and I'll post it on Instagram. When you first get your candle, you should trim your wicks a 1/4 inch. Trim your wicks a 1/4 inch. Light your candle. When you're lighting your candle, you want to make sure that this full rim right here melts. You want to make sure this full rim melts because candles have memory. And if you only let the candle burn for, say, 15, 20 minutes, then what's going to happen is every time you burn a candle, if it's only half burnt, it's going to be half burnt every time. So if you melt that, let that full melt, get that full melt, pull the first burn, sometimes it might be a couple hours. Depends on the candle, depends on the scent. but let the full rim melt. Once you burn it that time, every time after that, you can burn it for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it'll be fine. But initially, you don't want to do that. I'm about to wick this candle. I'm about to wick it. About to wick this candle. Right now, the wax. Oh God. Right now, the wax is melting. Let's put some wax in. Sorry, I was grabbing some wick stickers. Yeah, so I'm wicking this bowl. This is Golden Embrace. Very popular. It's an 80-ounce candle, 5 pounds of wax, 7-wick candle. So yeah. So right now I'm gonna get ready to wick it. It's a very popular candle during the holiday. We actually brought it out last year, right around the holiday, and it became popular. Right now I'm just prepping this bowl, about to wick it. Gotta put the warning labels on there. So putting the warning label on here. Every candle on the bottom, we put a warning label. And now I'm gonna wick it. Just wicking it right now. Wicking it right now. Wicking it. Sorry, I got a little quiet. I'm wicking the Golden Embrace candle. It's a 5 pound candle, 80 ounces. See that, so you know the ounces. People don't know when I say 5 pounds. Like 5 pounds, what's that? So yeah, this is an 80 ounce candle. And like I said, this became popular. Last year we brought this candle out and it became real popular. So see, it's all wicked and ready to go. Candle care. Anything else I want to talk about candle care? Also, guys, we just launched our road to 300 orders. January 1st, we launched it. So by the end of January, our goal is to have 300 orders. I believe we got 50 orders already. So we got 250 orders more to go. Click the link in the bio, or you can visit us at LuvOnFireCandles.com. Share this live. Tell a friend. So while I'm waiting for this to cure, I'm gonna go back to cleaning my pots out. What I was doing. Get my heat gun. I need to get my buggy. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to get my buggy. Sorry about that. I got a little buggy that I get when I have class. So when I have candle classes, I have a little buggy that I pretty much ride around that I pull around the room, and all the pots that have to be cleaned, the stirrers, and the ounce, the jiggers. I put them all in there and then walk them back in here so I have to carry them all back to where I'm cleaning up at. So right now, just really going while I'm waiting for that wax to melt, I'm going to clean these out. Normally I heat them up a little bit to heat the wax up. Then I wipe them out with take like a paper towel, wipe them out, and then I clean them out. So, hope everybody's holiday was good. I don't know if I said it, but I wanted to just thank everybody who bought a candle during the holiday or at any time, who supported us and been rocking with us. So that's going on 3 years now. As you guys know, I still work. So right now, I'm fresh off of work. I just got off work. I still got my work clothes on. But I'm real passionate about this, and I really enjoy doing this. So make sure y'all give us a follow, like, and share. Tell a friend. Visit us at LuvOnFireCandles.com. Help us reach 300 orders by the end of January. We don't care if you buy, if we sell 300 room sprays, 300 incense, just 300 orders. That's a goal we set for ourselves. I'm just cleaning out some pots while I'm waiting for, we've been having candle classes back to back. So I'm cleaning out some pots while I'm waiting for the wax to melt for this candle that I'm gonna make. So, tedious. Just cleaning them out though. Clean the pots out. So. And these pots, tedious to clean. Because if you have somebody who, let's say for instance, you got somebody who is like, they're new to making candles, so they might spill the wax, they might, things happen. When I first started making candles, it was a learning experience for me. Like I didn't know that. I'm not going to say no names because I don't want to put nobody out there. But I didn't know that all the stores that sell like the cheap candles, I didn't know that they were so cheap because they're paraffin candles. And they have all the toxic chemicals. That's why they're cheap. Our candles are vegan. You ask me what vegan is? What vegan is that just means that your candles are made from a plant-based wax. It's no paraben, phthalate free, no harmful toxins. So if anybody in your family has asthma, you have pets, if they have COPD, you can burn a candle around them and it won't put no toxic chemicals into the air. So yeah. We ship throughout the United States, 50 states. We also do candle making classes, and we do mobile, both in person and mobile. We do mobile classes for 15 or more people. I'm just waiting for this wax to melt. It's just about there. Probably about 15, 20 minutes I'll be able to pour. Sometimes I gotta just heat the wax up a little bit to get it out of the, sometimes it cakes up like, because when you're having a class, I try to stay attentive to all the guests. I don't want to be cleaning pots in the middle of class. So I always wait till afterwards. And we're gonna be having a Valentine's, I'm getting ready for a Valentine's Day event. We have it every year. This year we're having it here. Last year we didn't have a big enough space to have it. We were in on 4th Street in Queen Village. And we could only do 10 people. Now we can do up to 50 people. So we're thankful for that. I'm really able to do that now. Yeah, so we're thankful that we're able to accommodate larger classes because that was the problem in our old space. Everybody always wanted to do a larger class. Yeah, everybody always wanted to do extra, like a larger class, so we couldn't accommodate that, and now we can. I'm just cleaning off pots from classes we had. I probably got about 40 to clean off, but that's all right. I'll do it in between making a candle. Yep. In between making a candle, I'll do it. we've been doing classes, like I said, during the holiday. We probably were doing one or two classes a week, large classes. It slowed down a little bit because of the holiday, but we are still available for your large class up to 50 people. So if you want to do a girls' night out, a date night, couples' night, you want to hang out with your homies, looking for something different to do, come check us out. Candles After Dark. You can also book Candles After Dark online. A lot of people with big groups hit me up or DM me because the problem is, say if you and like 8 of your friends want to come, well, online on our website, it allows you to book up to 20. So if you book 10 people, right, it's still 10 spots left. If you book 10 people and you don't tell me or send me a message and say, look, is there any way that I can have this date to myself? Then I'll do it. If it's like 10 people, I'll just block it off so y'all can be by yourself and y'all have no strangers in your class. I try to calm as much as I can. I'm trying to keep my area clean too. Cause I got more this candle I'm making. I want the wax to get on. The paint on wax gets on a new candle. You gotta clean it all. That wax be almost there in about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes it should be melted. Yeah, I like it to get to like 205, 210. I'm at like 192 right now. Meanwhile, it's always something to do in here. I can make more candles, check emails, go through inventory to make sure that we everything's we're not missing anything, especially things that are popular. Like one thing that's popular that I make sure I keep it is the bowls. Them bowls, the golden embrace, these are popular. This is 80 ounces of wax. It's 80 ounces of wax. It's 5 pounds of wax. But this bowl is $150. It's a 7-wick candle. I'm making it right now for a special order. Somebody just ordered it, so they're all special orders. So when we make them like they're made to order. Yep. What else? We got new brand. I'm gonna show y'all a new brand. I clean my hands off first, so before I show y'all anything, I'll put some gloves on. Put some gloves on. I'll show y'all. I'm gonna put a glove on. I'm gonna put a glove on because I've been dealing with this wax and I don't want to get my box greasy. So our old, I don't even have one of the old ones in here, but anyway, our old candles came with a ribbon. It was in a black box, not like this, not nice like this, but it was in a black box. You fold it down, had a bow on it, and on the bow it had a tag with the name on it. Now what we have is a magnetic box. It says Love on Fire, and then you open it up, and it talks about us. And then at the very bottom, it says, now go love somebody. That is our slogan. Whenever you're on our lives, whenever we do a video, whenever we send a message, whenever we do any of those things, at the end of our videos, we always say, now go love somebody. That's our slogan that we've always said, go love somebody. So we say that all the time. So you'll see that a lot in our posts, a lot of times. If anybody just tapped in, the first thing I talked about tonight was candle care. And all I was explaining to people was that a lot of times when you get a candle, I'm going to say if you're new to burning candles, when you get a candle has memory. So when you burn your candle for the first time, you want to trim your wicks a 1/4 inch, okay? Because you don't want the flame to burn too high. And every time you burn your candle, you're supposed to trim your wicks. Now, the first burn, the very first time you burn your candle, you want to make sure this whole rim melts. Reason being, if you don't let the whole rim melt for your first burn, every time it burned, wherever it left off, say if half your candle burnt, say if 3/4 of your candle burnt, however much burnt, That's how it's going to burn every time. Now, once you get that full melt pool, you can blow it out. And every time you burn your candle, you want to trim your wicks. And also, once you get that full, you melted, once you burn it the first time, and you let it get that full melt pool, after that, it doesn't matter how long you burn it. You can burn it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It don't have to be a long time. Because at that point, you already got, the candle got its memory. It's going to burn the same way every time you do it. Yeah. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good holiday. Got time to spend time with some family. Any candle lovers out there? Any candle lovers? Any candle lovers? Raise your hand in the chat. If you're a candle lover, I'm talking about like a candle lover, like know all about candle care, how to get the best out of your candle. Raise your hand in the chat if you're a candle lover. Not many candle lovers out there, but so anyway, I talked about the candle care, making sure you let your candle get the full melt pool the first time you burn it. Make sure you always trim your wicks. You must trim your wicks all the time, every time you burn it. Because if not, if you don't trim your wicks, that soot is going to get in your candle. And you don't want that soot in your candle, because then that messes up the life of your candle. A lot of people didn't know that. They just let it burn. They just burn it every time. That little burnt piece you see on the top of your candle, you want to trim that every time you burn it. Trust me. Just going to put these back real quick. I'll be right back. Gotta make room on my table. Right back. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to clean up, and I'm just multitasking. Right now, I'm actually waiting for the wax to melt to make this 80-ounce candle. But while I'm waiting for the wax to melt, I figure I might as well do something that needs to be done. So, just cleaning out some pots right now. These are my pots from the class I just had recently. Cleaning all these up. I gotta melt the wax, because the wax be caked up in there. If you're a candle lover, raise your hand in the chat. If you bought any candles for the holiday, it don't have to be from me, but if you bought any candles for the holiday, raise your hand. Or send a thumbs up. Anyhow, we are, like I said, we're just introducing some new branding. And our new branding, when you order a candle from us, it comes in this box, and then it's magnetic. You open the box, and in the inside, it talks about us a little bit, and then it also has our slogan at the bottom. Right here is our slogan, and our slogan is now "Go love somebody," and we always live by that. We believe that no matter what you got going on, no matter what your status, socioeconomic status, your ethnic background, everybody deserves love. So if you go on our website and you're shopping, everything we have on our website is based on love. You look at all our names. Yeah, you look at all our names, based on love. We're going to be introducing also a perfume and cologne making class. And if y'all just make sure y'all stay locked in with this, follow our Instagram at LuvOnFire Candles, Facebook LuvOnFire Candle Company. Like, share, and comment on this video. Share it with your friends. Tell a friend. I've been in here. I've been working. So I still work. Me and my wife still work. So during the holiday, I would get off at. I would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm working all the way up in like PA. So I would literally get to work. Work starts at 7, so I will drive about an hour, 20 minutes. I will work 7 to 4 o'clock. Then I come here at 6 o'clock and stay here 3 hours, and then, go home, spend some time, spend like an hour or whatever I can with my wife. At that point, it's time to go to bed. So, it's not for the faint at heart, but I like this, man. I really enjoy doing this. It's like, it's no pressure. It's just, just me, the wax, the scents. It's therapeutic, very therapeutic. Very therapeutic. For me, it's like, so lately here, this has been one of my new love languages, making candles. Normally I have music going, but I don't want YouTube to flag my video, so I don't got no music on. So there's that. There is that. Yeah, make sure if you don't have social media, then when you go to our website, you sign up for the email, because we have like probably 400 subscribers to the email, and a lot of the people that sign up for the email that either don't have social media or they have it and don't really use it. So that's another way for us to get in contact with you, just to let you know what we got going on, what's coming up. You got any new drops? I do want to show you guys something, but I got to put my gloves back on. Put my glove back on. Put my glove back on. So, I'll grab it this hand. This box right here that I'm about to show you. This box right here is called our Pieces of Love box. This box is comprised of 12 2-ounce scents, right? 12 2-ounce scents. So, this is 12 of our bestsellers. It's 12 2-ounce candles. And this gives you a chance to pretty much sample anything. We have 35 cents, but this gives you an idea of what we offer. And it's different, 12 different scents, 2-ounce candles. You burn them in the bathroom. This is $120 on our page. So yeah, my wax is almost ready. Yep. Like I said, wax probably ready in about 20 minutes. Just trying to stay clean. When you deal with wax, anything with wax, it's constant cleaning. I'm telling you, constant. I mean. So, yeah, just cleaning up. We had a class of 40. So, that's what I'm cleaning all these pots out. We appreciate it though, everybody. We really do appreciate it. Genuinely appreciate everybody that ordered from holiday season. Everybody that shared our product, reposted us, posted us, liked, shared, or commented on the video. We appreciate all that. Any love you gave us, we appreciate it. And also, I'm getting ready to. So on our website, when you go to order, if you put something in your cart and you don't check out, we have what's called abandoned checkouts. So what I'm going to do right now, well, tonight I'll probably do it. I'm going to go on there and pick 2 random people that have abandoned checkouts and send them a candle. Random. Just random. Hey, yeah, I'm going to pick 2 random people. So it may be like, I don't know, it might be like 20 abandoned checkouts, I think. I mean, whatever. It's enough. So probably when I get to this live, I'll try to post it without showing people's information. I'll figure it out. If I do, if I don't, I'll just let you guys know I followed through on that, which I will. I'm just trying to make this special order candle, and the wax is almost ready. It's just going through warming a little bit, and once I pour, it's so fast. Like most of these parts, waiting for the wax to melt. Once I pour it, it'll take no time. So just trying to keep busy until then, and at the same time, trying to keep my area clean. Like I told you before, because even though I'm cleaning, I don't want the wax to get on the vessel that I'm about to pour. So I gotta put some gloves on. But, yep, I'm in the lab. The first thing I talked about, if you just dropped on the live, the first thing I talked about. Oh yeah, and so at the 2 abandoned checkouts, it blocks you from ordering. So if you're one of the people who are on our website and you might, I don't know, maybe you got busy or I don't know. I mean, it happens. Sometimes I went onto a website and I've legit put something in my cart and got sidetracked and went back to it. And maybe one of those things, but I just wanted to let people know that you'll get blocked from ordering if you have, what was it, 2? My wife's talking to me. She's, yeah, 2 abandoned checkouts. That's my wife, yeah. But anyhow, I talked about that. I talked about the new branding. I think I showed you the new branding. The new branding. No more candle care cards. The candle care will be on the back of the box. And if I was you, I would keep my box. Because people always say, so we don't put our name on a candle. And people always complain that that they don't know what the name of the candle is. We put the name on the box. When you open the box, it's a little tab. I can show you guys. Hold on. I don't think I did it on these. So this one was for a client. This is for a client. So I didn't put the name on the front. I put theirs on the bottom. But see that tag right there? That same tag, it'll be right here if you order. I only did it like this because it's for a client. So yeah, there's that. So when you, I always tell people just try to remember, like, if you want to put a tag on yourself, you can. But I feel like if I put something, a sticker direct, besides my logo, if I put a sticker directly on the candle, it's going to take away from the beauty of the candle. And I want everybody to get the best experience. I want everybody to get the best experience possible when they order candles from us. When I say that, I mean from the packaging, from the packaging to burning it, to the after effects. I want all that to be a pleasant experience. That's why I do that. I'm just cleaning up some pots. My wet wax is almost there. Next wax is almost there. And let's see. I said we offering perfume. I'm just recapping. I talked about candle care and how when you first burn your candle, make sure you get a full melt pool. And all I said was make sure this full rim is melted for your first time. The first time you receive a candle from not just me, from anyone, you want to make sure the full rim is melted because the candle has memory. The candle has memory, and if you don't let it melt the full melt pool the first time, what's going to happen is every time you burn your candle, it's going to be either half burnt, 3/4 burnt, however burnt. It's going to burn like that every time. So you want to make sure you trim your wicks 1/4 inch every time after every burn. Well, when you burn it again. So if you stop burning it and you go to burn it again, you want to trim the wicks. Don't power burn. I mean, I wouldn't power burn. If you power burn, that's going to mess up the life of your candle too. Because if you power burn, it's not going to. So if your candle's supposed to get 50 hours and you power burn it all day, you're not getting 50 hours out of it. You just at that point you just want to smell it and you just burning it. So you don't want to do that. Hey. So I think I talked about that. Oh, the Road to 300. So what the Road to 300 is, on January 1st, we announced our goal for the month of January, which is Road to 300 orders. So our goal is by the end of January to get 300 orders. So we don't care if you buy room sprays, incense, wax, melts, diffusers, whatever. We want to have 300 orders by the end of January. So click the link in the bio. Visit us at LuvOnFireCandles.com. Share this live with a friend. Share this live with your family. Tell whoever you know. If you're a candle lover and you like clean burning candles, check us out. Visit us at LuvOnFireCandles.com. My wax is almost ready. If you guys are tapped in late and didn't see, this is the bowl that I'm about to make. This is the bowl I'm about to make. 7 wicks, 80 ounces, 5 pounds. These are our, I think I just showed y'all. These are our 14-ounce candles, and these are $65. Okay. So, and y'all really just missed out on the biggest sale we had, which was for the holiday. I think we left it on. I think we left the, yeah, we did. We had the sale on for a long time. Normally when we do a sale for the holiday, we'll do it before Black Friday, and then we'll do a Black Friday to Cyber Monday. By December 1st, the sale is over. So people were very excited because, like, They got good deals. People bought a bunch of candles because of the sale we had. I believe it was 30% off. Yeah, 30% off we had. So people were more adamant to buy more candles. It's warm today. It was where I'm at. I'm on the East Coast in Philly. It was warm today, but warmer than normal for this time of the year. So I'm trying to get as many of these clean before I go to make the candle. I got another order I got to pack too, but that's just a diffuser, so it won't take me no time to make that. Cleaning out pots from a candle making class that we had with the not too long ago. Actually, it was like a day ago. So I'm cleaning up. We got another class. We got a large class. Let me see that. We got a large class in I believe it's 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. 24, I think. 24 people. So yeah. So yeah, we just we had stopped shipping after, I forget what date it was, but we had posted on our Instagram that a certain date we were already shipping the orders out to after the holiday. It was so busy, that's why. Yeah, the holiday was a little busier this year, but it was steady. It kept us busy. So after a certain date, we had to stop shipping. I mean, I believe our cutoff date was, I mean, we were still shipping, but our cutoff date for getting your item by Christmas was like the 12th or 11th, something like that, something crazy. Because what happened last year was, we let it go to the 15th, and when we did that, some people didn't get their orders. So this year I was like, you know what, by 9th or 10th, 10th being the latest, you don't order by that day, you won't get your order before Christmas. And it ain't us, it's the post office. 15th is almost a week, but you gotta think of business days. And the post office, I'm not gonna say they don't care, but they probably be overwhelmed too with all the packages they get for the holiday. So they probably just be kind of at a certain point, they probably be like at their own pace. Like, you know, they probably saying the same thing. I'm letting you guys know you can get your order. So that when they know that you're ordering, they ain't in no rush. They might delay it. They might, you know, it's one of those things. So that's what I always tell people, man. Like, these candles don't go bad. So you can always, like, if you know you gotta get somebody candles that lives in Texas or Hawaii or California, order a candle early. It comes in a box. You can sit it somewhere safe, and then when a holiday comes, you can just give it to them. So the person that said that, there's plenty of videos. I mean, you can just look up videos. I would just look up videos. I mean, shoot. Listen. I would just look up videos. YouTube University. You know. Sometimes some things are trial and error too, you know. Sometimes you get this trial and error. You know, I didn't know everything about candles when I first started making candles. But I just learned, man, by just you know, just doing research, you know. When you're interested, when you really all in for something, you'll do what you got to do to learn about it, if that makes sense. You know, and that's how I am. I'm passionate. I'm always looking for ways to either get a better product or a new product out to you, or looking for ways to improve. And I ain't like mad if somebody tell me something that they don't like or criticize or say what could be better. Because my whole goal is to be better, so that way you know, the next customer's like, oh man, this is different. But but when we say we provide luxury candles, we want you to have a luxury experience. Like we ain't just saying it just to attract people. We saying it because we want you to have a luxury experience. And one of the things I pride myself in is when I pack a package, I'm packing a package. It's like I'm wrapping a gift. I'm not just throwing your stuff in a box with no tissue paper or no peanuts. It ain't raw. I'm not putting it in a box raw, just a candle and nothing else around it. It's depending on where it's going, but I'm always going to put peanuts and tissue paper, and I'm always going to have. We're real big on personalized notes. I mean, could you get something that was generic? No. Yes. We don't want to do that. Everyone that orders from us gets a personal note from us. Sometimes I'll give you a note. Sometimes I'll write a quote. You know. But if you like, let me say, and they don't have to be me, but if you love candles and you want to burn clean candles, I mean, I ain't toot my own horn, but I'm saying our candles are vegan, made from plant-based wax. Our scents are vegan. So when you get a candle from us, you're not burning no toxic chemicals in the air. But if you don't buy it from me, there's plenty of other, you know, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to let people know that the candles you buy that are only $10 or $15, a lot of times those candles have paraffin and phthalate. My candles don't have any of that. I think my wax might be almost ready for the bowl. My wax might be almost ready. So, you said you wanted to do I'm selling it online at the moment, but I need something moving between those orders. So for that, you know, for candle classes, you got to make sure you have the materials to do the class, okay? So you want to make sure that you get all your materials. It's not hard to build your clientele. You know, if you always have people ordering, you can always send out an email to your clients, to your customers. But yeah, I would get all your, because I'm not a gatekeeper. I would get all your materials, you know, the candle pods, the things you put the scent in, trays, whatever kind of decorative, however you want to decorate it. That's one thing you need. You want to make sure, you want to make sure you have insurance, because if you don't have insurance, somebody can sue you. Make sure you have people sign waivers when they do a class with you. You want to have people sign waivers because that tells, the waiver protects you. Even if you have insurance, the waiver protects you, because if someone gets burnt and they didn't sign a waiver, now they can sue you. So you want to get your candle pots, something like this to put this for the scent. Candle pots, trees. I purposely a space to have the classes at. What am I leaving out? And you find a way to book it. You gotta figure out what they have. Oh my gosh, it's so many. It's so many apps and websites. You gotta figure out who you want to go through to do your booking. They have different people that you can pay a monthly fee to, and you put your classes on there. And you can book right through there. Bookio is one of them. That's Bookeo. I'm not sure if I answered all your questions. Did I answer your questions? I can't see your name. It's so. Patton, Miss Patton, or Mr. and Mrs. Patton. Did I answer your questions? Sorry, I saw it late. Well, anyway, okay, no problem. Yeah. So yeah, you just want to. That's pretty much it. I mean, if you have any questions, I don't mind answering. Yeah, you want to just make sure you had a spot to have it in, have all your materials, have all your scents, and just make sure you have something you can send them telling them exactly what's offered in the class, because you'd be surprised how many people assume things when you're having a candle class. So I think that's a good question. Anybody have any questions? I don't mind answering them. But I'm about to make this candle. I think I'm almost. So this is an 80-ounce candle. It's 5 pounds of wax. My wax is almost there. Let me check the temperature. Give me 1 second, guys. Checking the temperature of my wax to pour this candle. Wax is ready. Hold up 1 second, guys. So the candles is ready to be poured. Man, I'm about to pour this candle. So yeah, I'm pouring it back to what I was saying. I'm pouring this 80-ounce candle right now. 5 pounds of wax. So yeah. Hold up, be right back. Be right back, y'all. Sorry, I was mixing my scent. This is 80 ounces. So big I use 2 pots for it. This camera down here so y'all can see me pouring it. There we go. You gotta make sure you get these wicks situated before you go to pour it. I've been thinking about you. Mixing all my setup. I use coconut wax in my but someone suggested using soy blend. I host a class for the cost, but I feel like that would go against my brand, my thoughts. So It depends. For me, it depends on your client. Um, so I use that same wax, and I use that wax too. But it depends on your client. And the reason why I use the same wax throughout, because what I don't want is someone who, sorry, I'm pouring this candle. What I don't want is someone who's bought the candle off of me, and they know that my candles are vegan. Well, that's what I don't want. I don't want them to buy a candle off me, right? And then they come to the class, and if they ask you, you gotta tell them the truth. They may ask you what kind of wax you're using, and you say, "Oh, I'm using soy wax." Some people may not like that, but lift the spoon. But smells so good. But it's really up to you to make that decision at your discretion. For us, we use the same wax throughout, because what I want is that I want someone who's a lot of times people who order candles that's local come and do classes. So I want to make it the same quality candles, if that makes sense. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's really up to you. I try, when people ask me a question like that, I only tell you what I do, but you can always go by pretty much what you prefer, and you'll know by knowing your clientele and how your clients feel about. Do they care if the candles are made with wax or made from like a vegan wax? Do they care? That's what it boils down to. Yep. So now it's for the cure, and I also got a diffuser I gotta make up. This bowl is heavy though, definitely heavy. So yeah, I'm just going to hone back in on. I think I talked about candle care at the beginning of the video, and one thing I said about candle care was, and I'm about to get off here. I said that make sure when you get your candle for the first time you get your candle, you want to make sure that that full rim melts for the first time you burn. If the full rim doesn't melt, only half of it melts, a quarter of it melts. Every time you burn your candle, it's going to burn like that because candle has memory. Once you burn it and it gets that full melt pool, after you burn it and get that full melt pool, you can burn it 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but make sure every time you burn it, you trim your wick. So it has that little black part on it from it burning. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, sometimes if I'm in my basement and I have my wick trimmer, I'll take my finger and pinch it. You can pinch it. That works too. Just make sure when you pinch it, you could put it over something so it doesn't go back into the candle, if that makes sense. So now I just wait for this to, cure a little bit so I can situate the wicks and we good to go. Yep. Good to go. So I'm not going to hold y'all up long. I think I was on here long enough. Road to 300 orders. Make sure y'all follow us, like and share this video. Follow us at LuvOnFire Candles on Instagram. We just launched on January 1st our road to 300 orders. So our goal is to get 300 orders by the end of January, whether it's 300 wax melts, 300 incense, 300 candles, 300 diffusers, wherever it may be. That's our goal. So please like, share, and comment on this video. We have a Valentine's Day event coming up. I'll be talking about that shortly, but I'm going to get off of here. And as I always say, now go love somebody.